Good Sunday. And that happens every time I start a stream. D with Divine Needle. Yeah, wow. The energy. Wow, wow, wow. And the thing that yesterday, remember, I was talking about Mercury coming out of retrograde. And just as Saturn's going in, it feels like it elongated and stretched that energy. And other tarot readers are picking up on that. Some people claim it's 18 days before Mercury shadow phase goes away. I think that the Saturn going retrograde during this time is what's stretching the Mercury retrograde out. And it's, like I said, it's like Mercury retrograde on steroids, the shadow phase part to me. I forgot to mention yesterday, the day before, both my cameras were working fine. Yesterday, they were not, and I had to change the configuration of how they were plugged into the computer, and they started working. So, just crazy stuff like that. Failures. Failures in communication as well, or confused communication of some sort. Um, and I don't know about you guys, but people are just acting weird. My husband noticed it. I've noticed it. People are just acting strangely. And there's just been an uptick in people snapping, going off the edge, the deep end, right? It's like, what is going on? What is wrong with people? It's like, yeah, they need to just kind of go with the flow through this energy until it passes. But they're not, unfortunately. And generally, those are the walking, sleeping ones that have no idea what's going on. Anyway, it is Sunday. Yay! June the 12th, 2022. And the moon, yes, the planets and stuff. Wow. The the moon today in Scorpio does a lineup with the south node. And there is a very interesting big red X in the middle of the astrology chart and a trapezoid, along with a whole bunch of, uh, yeah, triangle shapes. Yes, a bunch of that. So trines, okay? So a lot of trines. And that energy, like on that big red X, one of the arms of the X is between the south node and the moon being conjunct in Scorpio down to Uranus, Venus being conjunct, near conjunct, because she's passed by 1 degree past Uranus now in Taurus, and the north node, of course, and Mercury down there in Taurus at the 29th degree, getting ready to step back into Gemini, the messenger. The other arm is between Fortuna, and Neptune. One's in Virgo, Fortuna, and the vertex are both in Virgo. And this is straight across from Neptune, 25 degrees in Pisces. And then this big giant trapezoid between that moon and south node conjunction on one part of the trapezoid, Fortuna on the other, and then the sun and Saturn in retrograde is where that big trapezoid is occurring between those. And then we have the trines going on between Mercury, the messenger, who's just gone out of retrograde as Saturn went in, and sitting at a critical degree, 29 degrees in Taurus. Still having that chat with the retrograde planet in Capricorn, Pluto, home sign, and Neptune in Pisces. So that conversation's still going on. And with Saturn retrograde, it's like, you know how Mercury tends to be like revisiting the past as well? Well, this is revisiting the past on steroids. Did we learn our lessons? So those lessons are getting presented again. It's like, are you sure you learned your lesson? Because I don't know if you did. Here you go. Try it again. Let's see. Let's find out. Wow. Oh boy. I had a very strange thing happen to me this morning. And my husband and I, being in union, twin flames, we have heavy telepathic and we're very connected. And right as before I was waking this morning, he walked up to me naked and said, "Baby, I don't feel so good." And I started thinking about the different ways how he could have gotten sick, you know. And then I jerked awake and looked at the clock and started hearing a siren. Well, we don't hear sirens here a lot. And you know me, I pick up on all the signs around me. Well, I guess my team thought it was going to be interesting to see just how much they could shake me. Anyway, there was a couple other things, including an article about somebody that got killed by a drunk driver, or two females that were killed in a pickup truck by another pickup truck with a drunk driver who was fine in the wee hours this morning. And Sunday mornings, people think, oh, yeah, Sunday morning's nice and calm, good time to drive. It can be, if there's somebody that did the extended partying mode, can be quite a dangerous time to be driving, actually. So, anyway, so I hear these sirens. I'm woke up from a dream and I'm looking at the clock, and he should be traveling home because he works nights. He should be traveling home at that point. And I'm hearing sirens and just woke up from him saying that to me. And I'm like, what? And so my radar was on alert, alert, alert. Notification, alert, alert, right? And the synchronicity, it's a thing. Um, then one of the tarot readers did a reading this morning. What was that? Let me see if I can tell you what that was without being a big pain in the butt. It was a little angel message, and it was about losing something and it's okay and all that. I saw that and that news article, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all these signs are pointing something really bad's happened. Anyway, and then he didn't show up. He didn't respond to text, and he didn't show up, and he didn't show up. So I was in freak mode. Yeah. He finally did show up. He made a side trip to um, play with the doing some more. Well, he's studying natural cures based off of ground, what you have available. There's horseweed and a bunch of other stuff that he's been looking at. Anyway, he was driving around looking at that evidently. All the while I'm freaking out. Yeah, it was one of those mornings. So I start off my morning, and it's hard to make an Aquarius cry because we internalize. I was crying outwardly. And I was like, yeah, that was a test to see, you know, my team's trying to see just how much, you know, Um, it's almost like they're trying to open up my heart space energy, basically. I don't know, but anyway, that definitely did it. Yay. Anyway, but yeah, the planetary alignments and the communication going on between all of them. We have, um, yeah, a crazy amount of communication going on. And we have a perfect rectangle, we have a perfect trapezoid, we have a big red X, and a bunch of these trines. So the planets are really chitty chatty, and that retrograde energy still happening. People not, stumbling on their words and stuff. I feel like I am actually, to be honest. The word trine keeps escaping me over and over again. Why? I don't know. I keep wanting to say trifecta. Maybe it is a trifecta. I don't know. But yeah. So, yeah, interesting energy. Hello, Miss Tamu. Good morning. Anyway, so I, yeah, my morning started out with a bang, to say the least. And so I'm glad it's calming down now. Definitely. Anyway, our card for today for the guidance is Brilliance. Ace of Crystals. A great card to get. Absolutely. And we had the Two of Crystals yesterday. So it's like backstepping. It's like, we move in the ages backwards. We move backwards through our astrology, right? Because we came out of Pisces and it's like the clock moving backwards. Now we're in Aquarius, you know, and now we've gone from the Two of Crystals to the Ace. A lot of people are getting the aces in their readings, by the way. So, the formulation of pure consciousness into an idea is symbolized by the ace. The citrine sunburst represents the awakening of your mind, a flash of insight. Aha, now I see. The aha moment, right? You are cutting through darkness and clouds, symbolizing unawareness and confusion. The diamond brilliance of your ideas emanates a light that is inspiring, clarifying, stimulating, and revolutionary to others. Your natural brilliance has shone through. Believe in your unique genius and produce from it. Your unique genius. Everybody's got a bit of Aquarius in them, right? The genius. Everybody's got that. So your inner aha creativity is really sparking. And I don't know if it's because of all this chaos going on around us, because people are acting really strange, the ones that aren't awake, that are solidly fixed into the holodeck, the NPCs, non player characters. That bunch. Man, they are creating chaos. I'm not even joking. And the rest of us that are awake, that are trying to go with the flow through the energy, are just watching them with amazement. It's like, really? Wow, people, yeah. You can definitely tell the difference between the ones that are and the ones that aren't. hmm So, thought is crystallized into consciousness. So, you're bringing it from the astral into the 3D holodeck. Manifestation. hmm That idea is getting ready to go boop. Yep. And then all you need is the Knight of Wands. Make it happen. Or the Queen of Wands. She goes after what she wants, period. Okay. So we know what we're going to be doing this week, don't we? Take those brilliant ideas and bring them into the holodeck. Okay. One more card for this Sunday. And some of my brilliant ideas. I don't know how brilliant they are, but we'll find out. I'm going to be bringing for you all. I've got a lot of great ideas. It's just, if I feel even iffy at all about an idea, I'll just tank it, you know. But right now I'm in the mood to throw spaghetti at the wall, so to speak. So, anyway, Oracle of the Seven Energies. And I'll let you guys find out what that surprise is soon enough. Oracle of the Seven Energies for this Sunday. Oracle of the Seven Energies. And I get to cut the deck. They want me to feel for that energy. There she blows. Where we at? Oh, we keep getting this one. We keep getting this one. We do, we do, we do. It's a 12, card 12, number 3. Threes have been coming up a lot for people. And these aces have been coming up a lot in the readings. So, yeah, bearing fruit. What a magnificent card. I love the colors. Just look at that. That is just fantastical. Yeah. See all the stuff in the background? Just let the imagination fly. Imagine you're there, and yet you're a fairy or one of those butterflies or stars floating around. Yeah, imagination. And the tree looks like it has an eyes and a mouth and everything, right? Oh, that's so cool. An amazing deck. I do love it. This is card 12. Card 12. Bearing fruit. Birthing, the results of hard work, an idea or consistent thought manifesting into form. The relationship between the external world and the internal world of feelings and beliefs. If you if your life were a tree, what fruit would you bear? Envision the results of the efforts you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. Can you see the way you think, feel, and believe reflected in the material world? It's so cool because the colors of those crystals, you got your amethyst and stuff, is so much like that of that tree. There is always a correlation between what you see, what you expect to see, and what you intend consciously, and what you project unconsciously. This feels like the projection, right? This is projecting that tree. Everything is intrinsically connected. And how? Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world you perceive, moving from the realm of non ordinary reality to ordinary reality. You birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will bear sweet fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour and bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumptions about others. You are in a powerful and fertile season of your life when you're particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Hmm. Pay close attention to what you're manifesting now. From your career to your personal relationships, your influence is strong at this time. If you don't like what your life is yielding, prune the proverbial tree and get into alignment with what genuinely lights you up. Mhm. I know what lights me up. Mhm. Exciting things. Aquarius Aquariuses do like exciting adventures, for sure. Remember your birth into the world, that which you pay most attention to, and consistently hold within as your truth. Be clear about what you intend. Can you make this commitment? Hmm. It's interesting because we keep getting this card. So this is, these readings are about humanity and us birthing in what we want to see. How do we want our world to look? And can we pull what we get from our imagination down into here, the here and now, right? And it is the season for gardens. I mean, there are things that should have already been planted long ago, but there's other things that can go in during this time frame too. Depends on how long your growing season is and on what hemisphere you're on, north or south, up, down, left, right. Is any of it real? Nice question, right? Anyway, so Sunday. Hmm. Feels like a big week ahead. Probably a lot of major arcana. I'm going to be pulling the daily guidance cards today for that. So it'll be interesting to see what each day holds for sure. It makes me wonder if I should do all the daily guidance in one reading and then do just a regular reading for the collective as well on a daily. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I do adore you guys. Hang in there. Try to go with the flow with this weird energy we got going on right now and keep plugging towards your goals because you're getting ready to really manifest. And that's important because we will manifest what we want to see because we are more powerful than they are. Keep that in mind. Anyway, have an absolutely fantastic Sunday. More to come for sure. Maybe even, maybe today. So be on the lookout for that. Have a good one. And yeah, information in the description box if you'd like to book a private personal video reading. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.